Hi guys, welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. In today's video, I want to answer a simple question that some of you may have in your head, and it's to do with trading or investing. Should you be trading daily, or should we just be taking our money, investing it, and holding it for the long term? So if this sounds like an interesting question to you, please drop a like, give me a subscribe, and I'm gonna dive straight into this. I'm not gonna waste no time, but before I do, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market, so please always do your own research before investing any money, okay? Clear my throat for this. So let's really dive into it. Like, a lot of people, when they trade, no matter which coin you're trading, there's a lot of things that you need to take into consideration, okay? Most people trade Bitcoin, and I'm just specifically focusing on the crypto market. I'm not talking about the main sort of traditional stocks. I'm talking about cryptocurrency. When you trade, and they both work the same, by the way, you need to take into account a few things. One, can you handle something that looks like this? Because that's the first thing. You need to be able to learn lots of different things when you trade, and these are like indicators. So you've got like the RSI, which is the relative strength index. I think I've said that right, and it kind of shows like the strength of the crypto, whichever coin you're looking at. Usually when it's up or below, I'm not going to dive too deep into what this does, but there's so many different types of indicators that you need to learn. You've got moving averages, which are these lines here, and they all sort of represent different things. And these represent the days. So you can have like a 21 day, you can have a 30 day or a 50 day or 100 day, and this is what traders are doing. They're trying to speculate by using these indicators and work out if the price is going to go up or down. And usually they can see patterns, and this is what I do. I look for patterns, so I can see when it goes below this one, which is the 21 moving average, usually it tends to go low, and then if it crosses it, it tends to go above. And some of these moving average lines have been quite significant. But yeah, that's the true question you've got to ask yourself. And here's a fine example here. As you can see, when it rode above the 21, which is my yellow line, it stayed above it for the longest time, and then obviously from the top there it broke it, and then it obviously came down here. But what I'm saying is, you need to take the patience to learn this sort of thing, understanding each thing. Like this red and green here is called a Bollinger Band. It's understanding all these indicators, because if you're going to want to day trade and try and make money daily, you have to put that time into understanding these things, because if you don't, you will just lose your money. Okay, so that's the first thing to take into consideration when deciding if you should day trade or just invest and hold it long term. Second thing is, how much money do you actually have to play with? Because on most accounts, like when you're trading, so I got something in my mouth. When you're trading, and people use sites like this, Bybit.com. This is a fine example of an exchange that you can use to trade. I'm not going to log in. I'm just going to show you. Like, you can see active users and prices that have been placed for orders and stuff. When you trade, you have to figure out how much money do you have on the side to trade, because that's another thing. Like, a lot of accounts maybe have £1,000, £2,000, £3,000 and using that to trade, and that's sort of like the standard, if I'm honest. They recommend to have anything from 500 and above to be trading daily or weekly, or swing trading, whatever kind of trading you want to do. Swing trading is where people go highs and lows, so they look for the highs and they'll swing trade it low. They don't care if the price goes up or down. All they know is that they're looking for a good entry point, and that's when they're looking to make their money. So that's the second thing, having enough money, because £3,000 to you might be a lot, especially to put in trading and hoping that you can get some gains out of it every single day. And that £3,000 in your head, you could be thinking, well, maybe long term I could hold that and just invest it into some serious projects. Like, you got Zilliqa here, Lisk, just a few things that I just had popping up. So this is something that you have to really take into consideration when you decide, what's best for you. I personally think, right, and this is my own opinion, not investment advice, if you are someone that's looking to make some good money with this, and you don't have the skills or you don't have the time to learn stuff like this, then I would recommend, doing the investment side of things, placing your money down into these coins, sitting back, waiting long term, dive into these coins as well. Don't just pick at random. Look at the charts here. These are very simple charts. You can see how high the coins went, you can see where they are today. So I would do this, I would look at where they are, buy it now, because you can see it's much lower than what it went as an all-time high, and be patient enough to see if it can go back to these all-time highs again, and then you can sell it, obviously sell your crypto once it gets to these highs. That is a good way to do your investment trading. And again, it is still trading, it's just you're trading long term, not day by day or week by week or swing trading. Okay, but yeah, what else do we really need to cover? So it's understanding these exchanges that you're going to use, understanding how much you want to put in as well into your trading portfolio, and obviously understanding things like the indicators, because that's so important when it comes to trading. Otherwise, from the moment you start, you will just lose your money. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I haven't put down which you should know. If you are watching this and you trade every day, and there's drop some comments below, let people know as well what they think. If you like this so far, drop a like. Yeah, obviously once you've traded whatever you've done, another thing to take into consideration is when you withdraw your funds, are you keeping track of how much you're withdrawing? Because obviously if you make good money, you're going to have to pay tax on that. So another thing to watch would be the tax, and you look for things like on Bybit to see if they have a section like in the settings or something where they allow you to print off the entire spreadsheet of what trades you've made, how much you've made, when you've made it, etc, etc. Okay, because those are going to be another important thing when trading cryptocurrency, because the last thing you want to do is make thousands of pounds, because it could just happen. You might just try your luck and then bang, you make like £10,000 in the space of a week because you've seen something like this from there to there just shoot up high, and then you don't know how to correctly file your tax forms and things like that because you haven't got the relevant information. So make sure these sites have something like that where you can print off everything that you've done, the trades, the prices, how much it cost, etc. Okay, but yeah, apart from that, that's pretty much it. Obviously that's the trading side of things. Long term is very simple. You can look at these coins, you can see where they've been, and yeah, just sort of decide for yourself which coins you want to invest into. I would definitely look into like their websites, which you can find here. You can click on their websites, open them up, and then obviously read a bit about them as well. They all have things like they usually have like roadmaps and stuff which they talk about they're going to do in the next few years. Some of them have like PDF files which you can download and look into their information more. But these are the things that I would recommend doing before investing any money into any of these projects. Obviously XRP is a great project to jump onto, and as you can see now it's pumping well from what it was. So yeah, guys, I hope this has been helpful. I'm not going to ramble on too much about this one, but it is a serious question, because there's probably a lot of people thinking maybe I should try this day trade thing and is it going to work? And just to shout out again to like this particular video here, Prime XBT, they're doing a thing where you can co-vest, and I said it in one of my last videos, with this one here, you can click it and find it. If you feel like you can't handle the trades and you haven't got time to sit there and learn about these indicators and stuff and all that, Prime XBT is offering doing this thing called co-vesting, where other people are trading and you can just you can check out their stats, you can see their ratings, and you can let them trade for you, sort of thing. And then you put their money, you put your money aside towards them, and then obviously they trade it for you. So that's another option you can go if you feel like you can't trade yourself. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave you with this one, guys. I said guys. What the hell? Anyway, I'm gonna leave you with this one. Hope it helped you. Drop a like, give me a subscribe, put your comments, let me know what you think about it as well. Are you trading? How much are you trading? How much do you have on your portfolio? These sort of questions are what people are going to want to see. So drop it in the comments down below, let them have a little read as well. And guys, I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.